He's been wearing a full face mask of the bad guy. Surprise! Where's the microchip? An elite group of scientists, vibes guys, and the sports media ombudsman, which is a great segment,
are the most confusing team in the league.
Okay, hold
Franchise defense relevant and the
Let's see where he talks about the Broncos. Let's see.
They are.
Let's see.
And I've been really impressed by him. But
hold on. Come back here. Wait.
Really? That wraps up First Things First Panthers coverage for Week 10 of the NFL. Next, KW.
Panthers stuff.
KW.
The Patriots better not be on this
KW.
tier.
What is this?
It's not the standings.
Thank you. Not the standings.
Oh.
Niners are 6-3, but they are so injured. And I've been really impressed by them. But at this point, and they just lost their first-round pick to an ACL, these poor guys. And Christian McCaffrey is just the usage, you worry about him. The Broncos are 7-2. Again, I do not believe it. I know they are, and
like here we go, bro. Here we go. Why don't you believe in it, Wright? Why don't you believe it?
they have an excellent offensive line and a legitimate defense. Withstood the loss of Surtain at least for a week. If I am the last man on, the Broncos aren't actually that good ship. So be it. But I don't believe it. And the Chargers, we all know.
You didn't give a single reason as to why you don't believe it, bro. See, and this is my problem. This is my problem, Nick, right? You're just hating just to hate. You're hating just to hate. Wait, what did this say again? Hold on. What did this say? I forgot.
Aren't actually that good ship. So if I am the last man on, the Broncos aren't actually that good ship. So be it.
If he's the last man on, the Broncos aren't that good ship. So be it. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Are you serious? The hate runs that deep, Nick, right? You could at least give us our props. I mean, you did, but it was like half-ass. It's like backhanded. Like, bro, you could at least give props. Like, damn. And then y'all be wondering why Broncos fans be talking they shit, bro. That's why some Broncos fans be talking they shit like that. Because we have people like this who still don't believe in us. So now, we gotta pop our shit to shut niggas like this the fuck up. That's why. That's why. That's crazy, bro.
But I don't believe it. And the Chargers, we all know that they just oddly, Joe Alt's the most important offensive lineman since Anthony Munoz, evidently, and he's out for the year.
That's so crazy.
And so I think they're in trouble. Next.
Okay, so look, for the Chargers and Niners, he listed injuries. For the Niners and Chargers, he listed actual reasons why they may not be the standings. But for us, he just don't believe us. What? How was that fair? How was that fair? Nick Wright, how was that fair? There's literally no reason. He didn't give a reason. He went as far as to say if he's the last man on the ship. Bro, wow.
Hall of Fame quarterbacks, defensive DNA. And I put that in quote because this applies, Brew, to the Steelers as well as it does to the Ravens.
Get this shit off my screen, bro. Get this shit off my fucking screen, bro. Get this shit off my screen. Nigga, Hall of Fame QB's defensive DNA. For a team that's in the negative and the Steelers. Like, what? Bro, what? This nigga's bullshitting, bro. This nigga's bullshitting. Oh my god, this nigga Nick Wright is a dick writer. Nothing for us. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like me, I talk mad shit. Yeah, bro. That's why I might just start talking my shit, chat. I'm really about to start talking my shit. Yo, I've been keeping it so humble with niggas. I've been keeping it humble because at the end of the day, nothing is still guaranteed, bro. Nothing is still guaranteed. No cap. The way we're winning right now, bro, we could end up losing the next like 5 to 6 games, and then all that win streak no longer matters no more. So I deadass try to keep it humble, and I try and keep it like contained. I contain my posture. I I don't talk my shit fully, but when I hear shit like this, it makes me want to talk my shit. No cap. No cap. No cap. He trash. They're gonna have the Chief at the top, even though they just got beat down. Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on.
The defense can't be that bad. It's their culture.
Shit,
it's their DNA. And look, now they didn't have to throw out a PlayStation in order to get better on defense, but they did get better last week, forcing 5 turnovers against Greg's All-American Daniel Jones. And obviously, listen, Lamar is currently one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league. Aaron is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, who is having a really nice season. I don't think he's been great. He's obviously not playing at the level Lamar is, but that's champion head coaches, Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and you think the defenses should get better. All in with quarterback questions. The Packers and the Colts. The Packers, Jordan Love's numbers have been really, really good. The feeling you get watching Jordan Love is not always really, really good. And I know that feels like fuzzy analysis, but there is a level of trepidation that associated with him that I don't think is associated with many.
Yo, this nigga speaking bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. This nigga speaking some bullshit.
Pieces for this season for Daniel.
I just want to see where the Chiefs is
could be the 1 seed. Legit.
Love it.
The Patriots.
What?
Patriots and the Seahawks could be the number 1 seed.
My God.
Sam Darnold is playing great. Jackson Smith-Njigba looks like a first-team All-Pro. He was a wide receiver on Bruce Bell. That's incredibly rare. They just added Rashid Shaheed, who I really like, and shout out to Shaheed for being able to get out of New Orleans. And the Patriots are a really good team they've had an incredibly easy schedule, and it just gets easier.
Yeah.
I mean, somehow they have both of their Jets games left, and they ducked the tough version of the Jets, evidently. So both of these teams, and the Seahawks defense has been maybe the most underrated.
So, let me get this straight, right? Let me get this straight, right? He just gave the Patriots, and he gave the Patriots the could be 1 seed category because of their schedule being easy. Now, yes, the Patriots schedule is easy. Feel me? Shout out to the Patriots, bro. Y'all fought to where y'all needed to get to, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all fought y'all way up, and it's supported, bro. It's justified. You feel me? Y'all should be number 1 in y'all division. But it's the fact that this nigga just said all of that for the Patriots, disregarded the Broncos' success when both teams are on the same winning streak currently. I'm gonna say it again. It's so crazy to me how this nigga can say all that for the Patriots, disregard the Broncos, while both teams have the same winning streak currently. We're not the standings because he just don't simply believe in us. But these niggas could be number 1 seed because of their schedule or whatever, or because they're doing their thing, in which they are. But yo, this nigga is hating, like, yo, his hatred for the Broncos is at an all-time high. I've never seen a nigga hate on the Broncos like this, bro. No cap. And now that I know niggas like this exist, now I have to pop my shit even more. Now I have to put the Broncos in niggas' faces even more. Now I gotta really pop my shit. Now I gotta really talk my shit, bro. You feel me? Because it's niggas like this, bro. It's niggas like this that don't give us our respect. And that's shit that be frying me, bro.
Rated unit across the NFL this year.
Me.
Definitively dangerous. No matter what Danny Parkins will tell you, the Bucs are for real.
Oh my God, you didn't even put the Chiefs in definitively dangerous? Bro, what? Are they Super Bowl winners? Super Bowl contenders?
And the Bucs' disrespect is baffling to me. They win the division every year. Baker's good in the playoffs every year. They, unlike some other teams, are able to sustain injury, but luckily those guys are slowly but surely coming back, with the exception of Mike Evans, who they probably have to wait until the playoffs. And we know how dangerous the Lions are. I understand it's a bad loss this weekend against Brian Flores and the Vikings, but they're definitively dangerous. Championship caliber, critical stretch. Chiefs and Rams.
Get this shit out of my fucking face, bro. Get this shit out my 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 face. 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 Get this out my face. Get this out my face. Get this out my face, bro. Get this out my face. Nigga just, bro. Nigga just put a team that's third in the AFC West championship caliber. Bro. Oh my God. And to the niggas that watch this show, stop watching the show. He actually don't deserve to be employed with this bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he dead ass don't deserve to be employed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I know niggas who make Instagram reels with better takes than this nigga. I'm not even trolling. I'm not even trolling. I know niggas who sit in their bed and record TikToks off their laptop with better takes than this nigga. Okay. That's so crazy. That shit just made my stomach hurt, bro.